So back in 1969, family went to the hospital, gave birth to a perfect little boy, and one of the very first things they did to this perfect little boy that was born to them was cut out 20,000 nerve endings. So my father and my mother discussed it, and they decided to circumcise me because at the time my dad thought you had to be circumcised to enter the military. He got circumcised right before he went in the military, and he didn't want an adult male to go through that kind of pain, so much better to inflict that kind of pain on an infant. The only thing is what if I never wanted to join the military? And in fact, I didn't join the military. So it was kind of a wasted effort, number one. Number two, what about respecting my choice to either do it or not do it? So I would urge all of you who are parents out there, or who are going to be parents out there, let your child have that choice. It's their body. It's 20,000 nerve endings. It's their own foreskin. This is a not medically necessary procedure any longer. People say that they want, right to life and pro-life and all this stuff. Well, they're not pro-life. They're just not pro-life. What they are is pro-fetus, pro-birth. They're pro-birth. They're totally anti-life, because you talk to these same people who are pro-life, and they don't want to pay for health care. They don't want to pay for public schools. They don't want to pay for meal assistance in schools. They don't want to pay for homeless shelters and abused women's shelters. They don't want to pay for any social services. Once that child is born, it's on its own. And that's the way they want it. This is a ridiculous thing. You're not pro-life. You're pro-birth. And I'll tell you the reason why you're pro-birth. And it's why it's mostly religious people who are pro-birth. It's because they view sex as an evil thing. If women just randomly, spontaneously got pregnant and that was the natural course of things, then abortion wouldn't even be an issue. Women would go, well, my career is in the way, or I don't want to have children at age 13, or I don't want to have children at age 45, and so abortion would be no problem at all. Oh, well, you just spontaneously got pregnant, so yeah, let's take care of that for you. It wouldn't be an issue at all if women got spontaneously pregnant for no apparent reason. The only reason it's an issue is because it involves sex. Because the first thing, if you run across these pro-life people and you say, well, I want an abortion, it's my body. Well, you should have thought of that before you had sex. Oh, well, okay, well, I'm Catholic, I can't use birth control. Well, there again, you should have thought of that before you had sex. It's all about controlling sex, not birth. It's all about controlling somebody else's morality or perceived morality versus the life of the child. It is not about the life of the child, because once that damn thing is born, it's on its own. None of these people want to pay for it once it's out of the womb, but they want to make sure it stays full term in the womb and comes out. That's the stupidest argument ever. But let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know.